That's why I went.
Oh,
Woo! There it is.
and then we get the snowball in right away.
Oh, we're getting that. This podcast, Sports Dolls, brought to you by Blue Snowball Microphones. We're not sponsored, but we will be sponsored yet. And also sponsored by any light beer that may want to sponsor Alex and I. Bushlighter McGolden, your choice, folks. But enough about that. Dad, let's get that intro going.
Do it. That intro never gets old, does it?
Oh, it's my favorite every week.
I was gonna say, where's your wipeout, Dad?
I actually should have put my almost in there.
What was the almost?
The one where I did the
wipeout. That's what I'm saying.
The almost did the leg splits and
yeah. That was
okay. Week 4, Sport Dolls.
Yes.
And our guest picker this week is a legend from last year, the only person, guest or us, that has gone undefeated.
It is some big shoes right there.
It's Mona Lisa.
the great Darla Doll, everyone.
Wow, just Kevin.
Yeah, little kitty
yeah.
cake.
Darla, we are thrilled to have you back for the fact that you are a legend. Out of how many times we have made our semi-educated picks, not one of us has had a perfect pick like you. I mean, I know we've asked you it before, but let's go back a year. What, how did you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes it was the jersey color, some it was the story of the player.
Yeah.
Some was the location.
Rattler from Oklahoma, or who plays for Oklahoma, but he's from Phoenix. So
whatever
and if
it
there
is,
was a really good story that came from the heart, I'm all in.
Right. I was gonna say I need even though I did well last week, I could use more weeks like that. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, let's take a look at last week.
I think we should. Let's take a quick.
And also, we actually got my first Spotify. I guess on Spotify, you can't see what we're posting on here. Huh.
Oh, yes. So what
Sorry about that.
Is our spreadsheet of Alex, Josh, Dean, and guests. So for any Spotify listener, I'm going to go straight across. Dad, can we go back a screen?
You want the overall first?
I want the overall. Right now, the standings are guest pickers have 22 correct total picks. Dad and I as Josh is 21 total picks. Alex has 19. So it is through 3 weeks, a very tight race with the guests on top.
Yep. It's a tough last week.
And
there's some crazy spreads last week.
Yeah, I fell back to my 5, so that's good to get back where I'm comfortable.
Yeah, comfort zone. Yeah, I'm feeling good with 7. I told you guys last week I went big with the spreads. I thought 3 weeks in, you're getting jitters out, and not all the big spreads covered, but a lot of them did. And then my personal favorite from last week being the Kent State prevention spread. I was very, very happy about that. And they are going to make another appearance this week in our picks.
And I believe they hung in there we had half a point because what did Iowa win by 23?
I believe so. So
did they really?
Yeah. Alex, what was your pick that you felt the best about?
I thought Colorado was going to stomp Minnesota. In Colorado, they look pretty tough and fast, athletic so far this year. Minnesota, just
au contraire,
can't get excited,
Alex.
And I was pretty safe with that one.
Did you happen to see the score of that game, Alex?
No, I did not. I was at a wedding.
Yep, it was 30-0.
Oh, but I will say I did see one of the greatest interceptions of all time.
Oh,
Insane.
That
Insane.
was intense.
Oklahoma's linebacker, nonetheless,
Just
dropped.
stuck it.
His hand wasn't even like covering the ball. It was like backhand
Yeah.
snag. It
Just kind of.
It was like, yeah, it was like a reverse Odell Beckham. Instead of catching it behind his head, he caught it in front of his face. And I mean, that was the play of the week. That's going to be up there for an SB. I'm saying it right now. That is an incredible interception and catch.
Nothing like Martinez to try to win the game. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he's been the quarterback, like what you and I, Alex, we were talking. He's been there like 7 years, hasn't he?
He just doesn't go away. It's like, oh, we got Martinez again? Okay.
You know, a lot of people go to college for 7 years, guys, okay? They're called doctors.
Oh my God. I'm asked.
D+. All right, before I get
Okay, on that note, we better get us started, Alex.
All right. So we got a big spread again. Bowling Green at Minnesota. Minnesota is picked to win by 31.5 points. Darla.
I got to go Minnesota. I really think they're going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover the spread.
Oof.
So
What?
that would be Bowling Green, correct?
That would be
Yep,
Bowling
that would
Green.
be-
And
that's
I
how
am
the spreads
right
work.
behind you, Darla. I agree 100%.
Yeah. For those of you on Spotify, I'm sorry. I'm out in my 3 seasons room where we have lights that we had for a Halloween party that can change color. So you're not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to be changing lights for my picks. I'm going to go gold. Minnesota is going to win. They're hot. They're feeling it. They're going to win by 31 for sure. At home, it's homecoming. Ski-U-Ma. Go for
We're
it.
going to win by 31?
They're going to win by 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's I'm with you, Josh. That rushing game, PJ said we're deep at running back. Irving comes in, has 89. Thomas rushes for 66. I mean, again, the playbook's going to get shut down, but there's just so much meat up there. They're going to win. They're going to win by, I'm going to say 35-37. Gophers.
Bold move, Cotton. Okay, next one, another large spread. Villanova at Penn State. Penn State is picked to win by 29.5 points.
Mm-hmm. Coming off a big win, Darla. Big win at home against.
I thought Auburn had it, but
not quite. It was a great game. Great game against a great opponent. So, Darla.
Yeah, I was thinking that the Lions, they're going to roar. There's going to be another whiteout.
There we
But
go.
I don't know that they can cover the spread at 29.
That's a lot. It is a lot of points. A lot of things have to go well for them.
So I guess I feel they're not going to cover the spread. Yeah.
I'm with you, Darla. I'm gonna ride your coattails on this one. I agree 100%. Penn State is gonna win. It's gonna be a fun atmosphere, but I think once they get ahead by a few touchdowns, they're just gonna burn the clock up.
I'm also going to agree on this for strictly the hangover effect. You have a huge win, the whiteout crowd. It is Saturday night, big game, huge win for the Nittany Lions over a great Auburn team. And that is just a lot of points. They're going to put up points. I think it's going to be close, but I mean, they spent a lot of energy last week. They're basically looking at this week like, okay, we're
gonna roll them over.
Yeah, let's get some, cobwebs. Let's get the rust shaken off a little bit. Let's get the tires
just beat
out.
the SEC school. We're gonna easily roll over these guys.
Right. So it may be closer than you think, but they'll win, but they will not cover the spread. I'll go Villanova.
This is going to be a nice steal on this one. Their defense is just cranking it up. They've given up a total of 43 points in 3 games, and against good teams. Their offense, they're moving the ball. They will win by more than 29, which, by the way, Seth, this is for you, and did a little research. we have the answer if it lands on the point spread, if it's not a
Okay.
0.5.
Okay, lay it on me.
So if it's a point spread of 7,
Yep.
8 and above wins, and less than 7 wins. And if it's a straight on 7, nobody wins. It's a draw.
No one gets the
Push.
point. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fair. I mean, Sally did mention that last week, and where Dick Simon was like, it's a push. You don't win, you don't lose. And I like that with picks moving forward. That
Well, we got the 0.5s in there. Don't have to worry about that.
don't have to worry about it. But if we do come late in the season and someone is going to win or lose, we have the rules. And rules are important, Alex.
Love those. Okay,
Yeah.
Ohio at Northwestern.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, hiya.
Like heavyweights there. Hi.
Ohio.
All right.
Great reference.
Ohio at Northwestern. Northwestern is picked to win by 14.5 points. Darla.
All right. Here's my guy,
Mm-hmm.
Joe Spivak. He had all three tackles against Duke last week.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a class act guy. In fact, I was going to send you guys a YouTube video. He's pretty amazing in there. So
Is he just overall a good person, or what was
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like
Gotta
a
love
Deshaun
it.
Watson.
He's like, he brings like the coaches, he brings the juice in the shower. He starts out every morning.
Love it.
He's just that all around guy that just loves the sport and loves to play and
He's a great
likes being
teammate.
there.
Just happy to be there.
Yeah.
Soak it up.
Darla, you're
And
So anyway,
Darla, like you are just beating me to the punch here.
Oh,
I hate to copy you, but I'm gonna go with Northwestern. They're gonna win. They're gonna cover the spread. Northwestern. I promise I'm not trying to copy you. I feel happy.
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, hey, I was gonna say ride with the legend. That's all you gotta do.
I'm not even trying to ride it. I was gonna pick it either way.
This is frustrating because Northwestern obviously didn't cover the spread by Duke. I'm assuming they lost to Duke. And it was
No,
at
they-
North-
Did they?
they didn't
Yes.
cover the spread.
They lost.
So Duke beat Northwestern. And in my eyes, I'm looking at it going, I don't know. Ohio, I wish it was Ohio of Miami so I could be like, oh yeah, I've seen them play. They're tough. I have no idea about Ohio. So you know what? Enough stalling. Here we go. Lights going purple. Let's go Northwestern. Ride that coattail all the way to the championship.
This one troubled me because Hunter Johnson, who if you go back to week 1, I was pretty high on. They were high on at quarterback, got benched after turnovers. Then his replacement, Marty, comes in, leads them to 3 scores, and he's injured with an unspecified injury, which is never good.
Can't be COVID. No.
So they have no confidence at quarterback whatsoever, although the Bobcats are 0-3. Yeah, we got to go with Northwestern also. But it's going to be barely covering that one, I think.
Yeah, we're really open for 15 on it. They may win by
solid
14.
15.
Yeah, it's gonna be 14 spread's gonna be tough for them, I think.
All right, my favorite game of the week so far: Notre Dame at Northwestern, or I'm sorry, Notre Dame at Wisconsin. They're playing in Chicago at Soldier Field. Wisconsin's picked to win by 6.5 points.
Ooh,
This is going to be an exciting game.
that's gonna be a great game.
So I'm going with Wisconsin, and I think they'll cover the spread.
There we go. Short, sweet, to the point.
Hey, I like it. I want Wisconsin to win. Their offense has not got me too excited. And Notre Dame, they are no joke either. As much as I hate to say it, Notre Dame, they're just going to outright win it.
I hate picking Notre Dame. So, and it's tough because it's at Wisconsin, quote unquote, but it's a
Halfway point.
it's
Yeah.
a road
between
game.
South Bend and Madison.
Right. It's a
Yeah.
road game for anything. I would feel much more comfortable if this game was being played in Camp Randall. Hands down, home crowd does have effect in Camp Randall. Wisconsin's incredible like that. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. I think Wisconsin's going to travel extremely well. It is game day, I believe. College Game Day is covering it.
Yes, it is.
There we go. I'm going to keep rolling with my pick. Red lights. Let's go on Wisconsin. Bring it home. Beat that horrible, horrible Fighting Irish team.
Well, let's the algorithm is back for Big Ten games
Yeah.
and
For
big ones
500.
here. Had to have the sample size wasn't deep enough. The algorithm has Notre Dame winning by 1.
That doesn't
And
spread.
Wisconsin's defense ranked number 2, which is impressive. Yeah, Nate, I think Nate Stevens is for you. I don't want to, but I got to go Notre Dame. I think Wisconsin's going to win, but I don't think Notre Dame's going to is Wisconsin's. It's going to be a tight game. Let's just say it. It's the algorithm says Wisconsin's going to win by 1.
I thought you said Notre Dame was going to win.
Go to Vegas with it.
Wait.
You
Notre Dame by 1. That's right. Notre Dame by 1. So
you're picking
It's gonna be a
Notre
fun
Dame.
game.
Wisconsin. You think Wisconsin's going to win? Yeah.
no,
No.
I'm picking
Notre Dame.
I'm picking Notre Dame.
Boo.
Boo. I agree, but we're gonna get a point from it. So, anywho,
Maybe.
Kent State at Maryland. Maryland's picked to win by 14.5 points. Boy, this one's a nail biter.
You better.
I may not watch this
believe
game.
it. You don't say.
I think the Golden Flashes aren't quite ready for the Terrapin Turtles.
Yeah. Look at that mouthful of names there.
Yeah. So I'm
Love
going with
that.
Maryland, and they will cover the spread.
Alex.
Roll Tide. Same thing. Just from that lovely no, I'm just like I could take a quarter and flip it and care less on which route I go on this one. I don't know either one of these teams. I just love how those words rolled out of Darla's mouth.
Sounded nice.
It
Yeah.
sounded nice.
Alex, your pick. Yeah, Roll Tide. Let's go Bama. Close.
Hey, they're red.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I went with Kent State last week to prevent a spread. They're riding high. We know they can play on the road because they were playing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm looking at it right now. They were at Iowa. That is a very difficult place to play. Maryland does not have that atmosphere. Yes, they're coming off a close game. This game, they know it's going to be as tough. Blue lights. I think Maryland's going to win, but Kent State, you will again prevent that spread, and that is why I'm picking you. Also, Avery, let's go 2-0.
Oh goodness, this one bothered me because it's, in the past, Maryland, whenever you start getting a little excited about them, because they have athletes, they always have athletes. They make mistakes. Right now, they boast the two most productive receivers in the country for Power 5 conference.
Wow. Okay.
I know. So they're I think that Maryland's going to win and they are going to cover.
Okay. How about that?
Point. You get win or lose, Josh.
Enough of the lights. Yeah.
Okay, Rutgers at Michigan. Michigan is picked to win by 20.5 points. A large spread. All right, Darla.
All right. I have Michigan. I think the Wolverines are going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover the spread. So that would be Rutgers.
It is, yep. And I made a mistake with Michigan last week. They want to have a hell of a season and prove that they are such an awesome team. There's a huge, what was last week's spread? Good Lord, it was big. It was 27.5 points. Yeah. It was against Northern Illinois, but I think Michigan is just going to roll on over Rutgers at home in the big house. They're going to win by more than 20.5 points, Michigan.
It's tough because Rutgers had also a big spread. They covered it. Michigan had a big spread and they covered it. I think it's going to be a good offensive shootout. But I think Rutgers are red. I'm going to say Michigan's going to win it, but Rutgers are going to prevent the spread. I think their offense is going to be too high scoring.
Word.
Oh, the algorithm has Michigan winning by 20. The spread's 20.5.
That is not going to win you the spread, algorithm.
Do it.
What is the algorithm? The algorithm basically spits out spreads.
Yep.
So if you're in Vegas, what would you spend your money on, Dad?
It's hard to get in Rutgers' corner. They're number one in the country for takeaways. That they've been opportunistic. That's why they're where they're at. Michigan is ranked is 20th for takeaways. Everywhere else, the offense, if it weren't for the takeaways, Rutgers is ranked 123 for offense. 123.
Yeah, I said they have a great offense. They're going to show up. I do my research, Dad.
All right.
So
you betting the farm on?
We're going Michigan to cover.
Would you do that in Vegas?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay. I would to another fun game. Illinois at Purdue. Might miss this one again. Purdue is picked to win by 11.5 points. Ooh, I know what I'm going with.
I thought it was maybe going to be a good game. What are you guys laughing at?
It's going to be a good game.
And I think I'm going Purdue, and I think they'll cover the spread.
Right there with you. I don't have much to say about the good old Illini, except they beat Nebraska first game, but Purdue, they're going to win, cover the spread.
Yeah, that's tough. It's at Purdue. I really don't know much about these teams, except for I'm just going to go lights off here. Bam, blackout. Let's go, Purdue. I didn't have a blackout. So just turned off my lights. Let's go, boiler up.
Yeah, I just can't. Illinois since that Nebraska game. Oh my goodness, everything is just the wheels have come
exactly
off.
What I expect of Illinois.
And 97th in offense, 122 defense. Penalties, they are 109 in the country. It's the algorithm has Purdue winning by 30. So we have to, you can't argue with that one. That one I'd go to Vegas on.
Exactly. All right. Okay, this one could be a fun one. Colorado State at Iowa. Huge spread. Iowa is picked to win by 23.5 points.
I'm back.
Hey.
Sorry, it was black. I couldn't see the on switch. Just pressing buttons.
You gotta put the flashlight on your phone to find the remote to do the lights.
Smart, Darla.
It was something. All right, here we go. Colorado State at Iowa. I'm so ready for this.
And this is the first meeting of the two teams, huh? So it's all new.
They're gonna start. No?
Yeah, first time ever they played. Good call, Darla.
So I'm going with Iowa, but I don't think they're going to cover the spread. So that would be Colorado State.
That would be Colorado State Rams, right? Rams, right?
They are the Rams.
Yeah.
The Rams. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I do know that both North Dakota State and South Dakota State beat Colorado, or NDSU has beaten Colorado State. South Dakota State has beaten Colorado State this year.
Yep.
Iowa has had a couple tough losses. They are going to win and cover the spread.
What losses?
I'm sorry. I thought it was Iowa State. State.
I'm like,
Iowa's number 5 in the country.
I'm like, what? Iowa are
Hey.
you talking about? What loss?
I got a case of the hangries. Thinks and thoughts aren't working.
Back in 2020?
Yeah, oh Jesus, good Lord. I don't know. I thought it was Iowa State. It's like, anywho.
So it is the Iowa
Iowa
Hawkeyes.
is the better team. Even better.
Go with
Iowa
them.
get a winning cover.
Yeah, even they are very good. That's why I picked them to win that division of the Big Ten. I can't remember if I remembered to pick them all. I hope I did. Anyways, we're going black out again. Let's go Iowa Hawkeye.
Got your finger on the button?
Yeah, I got the buttons now. We're back on.
This one's troubling to me because Iowa, number 5 in the country. It's been the first time in 6 years they've been ranked that high, which is impressive.
Yeah.
They're gonna totally just grind it down, show nothing to the rest of the Big Ten on this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be ground and pound, burn the clock.
They didn't cover the big spread last time, but that was with the mighty Kent State. This is a measly Colorado State, Dad. Big difference.
No, I did Darla go with the Rams?
Darn right, did.
Oh, we're gonna keep it Carter Drive. We're gonna go with the Rams also.
You guys got to black out. You got to black out like the Hawkeyes. It's gonna be great.
All
Your
right.
your
This
neighbors
actually
are wondering what the heck's going on.
What the hell is he doing? I don't know. He's having too much fun, so that's all.
He's
All
talking
right.
to himself and the lights keep going off.
Yeah.
Neighbors are like, what the hell is this guy doing in here?
This
He's
guy's
throwing his arms everywhere. He's turning the light on and off, talking to nobody.
He's got a microphone like he's on a podcast or something.
Yeah.
What a loser.
All right, Nebraska at Michigan State. Michigan State is picked to win by 5.5 points.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So Nebraska lost.
Take
to
a deep
very
breath.
good Oklahoma.
Yeah,
I know.
Wait,
My
Alex,
heart's
Alex,
like,
Alex.
oh, God,
Alex,
I'm gonna run
Alex.
over.
It's not
I know. I'm
your
excited. Come on, Darla, pick the right one.
Darla, cut him off.
Darla, what's the right pick to see if Alex is going to feel good about it?
Okay. I think that Michigan State's looking pretty tough. Well, I think Nebraska's looking pretty tough, but I don't think that the Cornhuskers have it. So I'm going Michigan State, and they will cover the spread.
There we go.
They said Nebraska had it. And
They
I
do.
will go exactly the opposite of that. They hung with Oklahoma. It was pretty exciting. They had a chance there at the end if they didn't throw that ridiculous pick.
That was the first half. That was the end of the first.
Oh my God, dang it. Okay, well, I was at a
Two more
wedding.
quarters.
I was watching highlights, you dink.
They were driving at the end of the first half.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Highlights. Anywho, going with my heart again. Nebraska. I need just 1 point from them.
Alex is ready to get hurt again.
I know.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
Yes, I'm a Minnesota fan. I mean, not the Gophers, but Vikings. So, just keep the pain cave.
Mm-hmm. I respect that. 100%. Plain and simple. I don't think Nebraska has it. They sometimes can. They sometimes can't. At Michigan State's a tough place to be. Let's go green. Let's go Sparty. Michigan State will win and cover.
If I was betting with real money,
That would be
I'd
the
go
way to go.
MSU.
But we're betting with heart money now.
With
We're
fake
betting with
money.
hearts right now.
Yeah. We're betting with heart, and that's what matters.
The algorithm has Michigan State winning big on this one. They left their heart, they left everything they had down in Norman for the Huskers. Michigan State is going to decide who wins the East in the Big Ten. They are looking really good.
Yeah.
Not only is Michigan State going to win, they are going to really cover. This is going to be a blowout.
I think it's going to be I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna be close.
I can
Sorry,
see
Alex.
that.
But hey,
No, I 100% could see it. I'm just trying to maybe get a point from y'all.
yeah. Now you're
But
dropping
yes.
y'alls. Here
I
we
know. Well, Jesus.
At
Yeah,
least they're not the all y'alls yet.
go.
I agree with you 100%. Like, they just really wanted to beat Oklahoma, dropped everything. So I assume they're going to be beat up, banged up. going into Michigan State. They're not going to have the same energy.
Or maybe they're going to bounce back and be like, damn, you know what? We gave it our best. This is a team we can beat. And they're going to have maybe a more positive outcome for it. Maybe.
This is my triple D pick of the week. I just think this is the lock. If you remember, my triple D pick of the week last week was Penn State over Auburn.
Yeah, I went Tigers.
Okay,
Lions always
Akron
beat Tigers.
at Ohio State. Ohio State is picked to win by 49.5 points.
That is
Darling.
so many points.
Okay,
So
I
many.
think the Akron Zips will not be able to zip this one up, and the Buckeyes will win, but
Will they
not cover
cover?
the spread.
Yeah.
I second that.
Like, let's just take a moment. 49 points. Beating
I
a team
know.
by 49 points.
No, you got to beat them by 50 points.
You have to beat them. So you have to score 7 touchdowns and then one more score to cover that spread. They can do it, which is scary, but I don't think they can. They're not going to play their starters that long. This is going to be a 1-half game. They're going to be up by 35 at half, and they're going to play the backups. Akron's going to score. It'll be a mild game in the second half. So obviously Ohio State's going to win. We're going blue. Akron Zips are going to prevent the spread. But more or less, Ohio State is just not going to put the gas on to cover the spread.
Yeah, Ohio State, they're ranked number 10 in the country in offense, but they just give the ball up. And I was just looking up where they're at. They're -4 in the turnover margin, and they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. We got burnt last week. Ohio State is going to win and is going to cover.
Oh,
Wow.
That should be
Standing by your
triple D
statement
pick right
last
there.
week, I was like, they need to make a statement.
Holy. All
What
right.
statement are you going to make? Everyone knows you're going to beat the crap out of
Yeah.
Akron. You're just risking injury at that point in time. But I think they have their stupid Ohio State pride on the line. Sure, go for it. I don't care. Speaking of which, sorry, Alex, I have a side note. There is a house, Alex.
I know.
What do you usually
Yeah, you
say
live in a
about?
neighborhood.
What do you say about Ohio State fans regularly?
What do I say about?
There's
Remember
one Ohio State fan
PG-13.
everywhere.
Oh, wherever you go, you always run into that Ohio State fan.
Yeah.
We have one literally down the street here in Stewartville, Minnesota, flying an Ohio State flag proudly on the corner of a street, and I have to pass it twice every single day, and it just eggs me on. Like, geez, you are those people right now. And I think of Alex going, "Yep, that's the one person in Stewartville that is an Ohio State fan." There
Oh
you
yeah, you'll be going to like a Twins Cubs game at Target Field, and then you just have that random person decked out in Ohio State gear. Like, what?
not even in the right sport or the state.
Right.
So yeah,
I almost forgot to mention it when I was looking at the history between the two. Ohio State is up 7-1. Must have been quite a game back in 1891 when Akron won 4-0.
Oh, riveting back to back
Casual safeties, huh? All right. Last game of the week.
That's immaculate.
Nothing too exciting. Indiana at Western Kentucky. Indiana's picked to win by 9.5 points.
Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting about Western Kentucky.
Besides their mascot.
And their name.
And the name, the mascot, the name. That's it's exciting.
Red's my favorite color, so I'm going big red.
Mhm.
But I'm confused if I'm going with big red in Indiana's for the spread.
So, do you think Indiana's going to beat Big Red by 10 or more points?
Yeah.
Well, then I was going to say, I love the picture. Let's hold it up for the YouTube fans that are seeing all my beautiful colors. There's their mascot, Big Red, home of the Hilltoppers, WKU. But he's not gonna prevent the Hoosiers from scoring 10 or more points than them. Correct, Darla?
Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it, to think that way?
Don't sound so down. That's a great pick.
Exactly. I have gone with Indiana. So I was excited for them last year. They were exciting to watch last year. They've been dismal to watch this year. And I've lost points to Indiana.
Yeah.
And I turned my back against them because Western Kentucky is going to win. They will somehow win. But Western Kentucky is going to win.
Alex is going with Western Kentucky. Ye old Hilltoppers. I've been there before. It isn't. Anyone who's listening to this, if you've ever
been to
been
Western
to
Kentucky?
I've been to Western Kentucky, Jacksonville State. Played them in baseball. They have a nice turf baseball field. They have a very clean, it has a southern feel for sure. It's got nice pillared buildings, beautiful campus. I love Western Kentucky as a person. And the mascot is ridiculous. So that also scores bonus points for me. But enough about Western Kentucky and Big Red. This is my maroon light here. It doesn't look maroon at all, but I'm going to go Hoosiers, Indiana, winning by 10 or more. Enough of that.
Indiana's just been a turnover machine, and this high-powered offense that we were supposed to see has not done anything at all.
Yeah.
98th in turnovers, ranked 115 on offense. Their defense is doing well. This is a gut pick. I think Indiana's they need to break out of this one to get ready for the Big Ten. They will win and will cover.
You need a slump buster, and Big Red's gonna be it.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say
there's the picks.
None of us all picked the same picks. I don't believe so.
We did Northwestern.
This is gonna create some separation here.
Okay, we all picked Northwestern over Ohio. Okay,
Yep.
Respect. Yeah, this is gonna be a maker.
This is gonna change the weeks up.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, sorry.
Goodness.
Ashley's just pulling up the blinds so Elsie can see me so she can stop clawing at the door.
Oh, and we all did do Purdue also. So.
Oh yeah, we boiled it up. Yeah, sorry, I was a little blackout on that one. Sorry.
Really mess with there.
Yeah.
Darla, we asked it last week. What is how are you feeling about your picks?
I'm hoping I'm not disappointed about Big Red, but yeah, I feel good about things.
You had the picture. Like I said, the more I talked up Western Kentucky, I wanted to pick them so bad. But you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with the gut because I talked with Dad this week about his picks last week, and he had gut feelings, and he went back. Not with these picks, but with the NFL pick 'em. With the NFL pick 'em, he went back and changed a couple, and he changed them to the wrong teams. So
I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah,
I feel great. I feel great.
You won.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. It was really hard picking Arizona to beat Minnesota.
I did it. I also did that. It was heartbreaking, and I was hoping I was going to be wrong. And I know
I was like, "Come on, Greg Joseph, let's go."
Yeah.
Nope. Seen this play before Minnesota.
Oh
before.
my gosh.
Yep.
I got a bunch of crap about that one, but it's like, hey, I have some vested interest in Arizona, so it's okay to pick the Cardinals.
It is.
I have the Seahawks winning this week.
Oh no, it's in Minnesota, Alex.
Yes. Mike Zimmer is 0-7 against the Seahawks.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen Russ playing so far?
Okay, we're bigger
Him and Lockett's duo.
we're losing our NCAA pick people now, so we better call this one.
Oh, okay, you gotta go eat dinner.
I'm only going to be upset if I talk about the Vikings anymore. So, Dad, bring it home while I'm on a good mood.
Okay, here we go. Let's bring it in.
Boom.
Sports
Here we
Dolls
go.
on 3.
Sports Dolls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports Dolls.
That's 2 weeks in a row, Alex, that you've gone without eating. I think that
Well, I didn't
impacted
have
you last
time.
week.
I am still in like my workout wear. I haven't showered.
You stink.
Yeah, I stink to high hell.
Your hair
And you
looks
haven't watched
rough.
Survivor yet.
You're not wearing a
Watched
hat.
it last night. It was freaking interesting. I'll put it that way.
What's that?
Oh, you did watch it?
Yes, it is very frustrating.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You'll see
We're gonna
stuff.
watch it.
Maybe you'll think otherwise, but it's
Okay.
kind of disappointing.
Oh,
Alrighty. Well, on that note, I do have to get inside because Elsie keeps looking at me and she's making noises, and I can't be having that. So